Welcome to SRB TV.
Oh my God! Come on back! Yeah!
We are here.
Hello everyone, welcome to an episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Hulu's Animaniacs Season 2 finale, Season 2, Episode 13. So previously on Animaniacs...
Okay, just wait till you finish eating. Previously we got Noah's Ark, or Warner's Ark. We got pretty much Pinky and the Brain in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
With hippies and singing and all of that jazz. And then we had a short pretty much with the Warners pretty much looking at some older, like early young footage of themselves and stuff like that, and how that relates to today's standards.
Right.
And how it doesn't really fit and things like that. So yeah, it was an alright episode. You know, wasn't as like you know, laugh out loud crazy or anything like that. It was just like had some good laughs here and there. But hopefully this one will end up with this finale. They do, you know, go big or go home type of situation here. It's some really hit those hard hitting jokes and sketches and stuff like that. So enough said. Let's dive into this for Animaniacs Season 2, Episode 13, the finale of Season 2 of the Animaniacs. So here we go. Oh God. 80s.
Never helps us. And that's our intro.
That was a weird one, but I liked it.
They're like, oh shit, we're getting real. No, it's just a really cool 80s montage opening.
Totally insane, baby brainy.
Baby brainy.
Wait, now I have questions. Ooh.
Yeah, he's a little clingy.
He's a little clingy.
No, thank you.
Dot rejecting a guy. What the hell?
And we need a place to stay.
Why, it's brilliant.
Smoke goes out, heat stays in. And all it took was a little taste.
Good night, everybody. Oh, Dot got it. Take a little kink.
Focal lens, incredible. I dare say these bifocal lenses are my greatest invention yet.
Everything
Greatest invention.
that he does eventually invent, instead of making it seem like the Warners actually invented it for him.
Alright, what in the measure of? We can expose you, you know. Look, careful. It's still a family show.
Oh, I'm so
Whoa.
you.
I just noticed that. What goes the line? Armageddon? What does Armageddon mean? Okay, explain that one!
Way up high. Make sure the big angry cloud over there can see it.
Okay.
We're gonna say it was a kite.
Ooh, apparently we have sticky earwax, extra hairy belly buttons, and we're in the 99th percentile of Neanderthals. Ooh!
I mean, makes sense.
Let's see what kind of
Considering, I mean.
Cemetery.
Oh!
Look at you. I can't believe how tall you've gotten. Hey, what's this?
Everybody's in the family.
Oh no.
That's a really cool invitation.
If you want to prove how invaluable you are, go retrieve my kettlebell.
Oh my god! The fuck! Just take the stick! Oh, that's a interesting design for a house.
Other thing, right? And if not, we're also willing to go full Hunger Games. Who are you? You see them too, yes? Yes, and our
You see them too, right?
Rita's sister.
Where did I read it?
New relatives. I needed someone to fix my computer. Now
Now I can finally print my emails again. How'd you fix the computer, Yakko? I just plugged it in.
Da 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 da.
Hey!
Anytime one of you.
I guess the Warrens weren't kidding about the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory references. Yeah, this is Willy Wonka up the ass.
If you want to win at the sky in the skies, you must care for her exotic pets. Not gonna sleep.
See, and it's not the Warrens like trying to mess with the lady. It's just legit. Hey, we found out we have family.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, kids, but your DNA results were switched with.
We're switched with girls.
Oh!
A brown dime.
Ralph, that's a penny.
He has connections to their family.
Wow!
Took it to a
Favorite brother Alfonso.
Holy shit! How did nobody notice that before? 1 minute.
later.
Just go with Fizz.
Go.
and which is
Chairman, he is your new boss.
Ralph, the new boss.
Ralph's the chairman. What? Okay, that was some nice timing there. Wow. I did not see that coming.
Holy shit, man.
Like we did in the 90s.
It's like
This time, I wonder if we'll dream.
I wonder if we'll dream.
Well, unfortunately, we already know they did get picked up for another season.
So that was the finale of the Animaniacs.
What's great? It was only one thing we get to talk about. Because they fucking dropped the biggest ball of all.
Let's just start off at the beginning first.
Okay.
And that is 80s Cats.
Yeah, Thunder's Cats reference to 80s classic cartoons, which was really nice.
Oh, the classic cartoon. It was pretty cool. It was really funny. 80s Cats.
But let's be honest, the biggest revelation of this entire episode.
Oh yeah, because we did. This was one long segment. There was no multiple sketches. It was one long segment.
Ralph is the new chairman of Warner Brothers.
Yeah, that's Yeah, they submit they submit the 23 and WB pretty much thinking, okay, let's find out we have family. So they assume that we're related to the CEO. At the moment, that one lady, and it's like, we're the CEO, and then we get this whole really cool Willy Wonka montage, that type of song, and then of course that's when we find out later on, going, we had a mix-up. The true DNA is Ralph. And all of a sudden we see, okay, now he's the new CEO of Warner Brothers.
Who apparently got bought out by a Hispanic Latin telephone company.
Yeah, that's how they have their filthy little paws on WB.
So that is interesting. A full circle for Ralph. Good for him. And all he was asking for was life insurance.
I know, right?
I did love the bits with the coffin. The first time, and then the one where she threw the table and the table landed.
Just landed right into the coffin as they're putting it into the truck.
I think easily my favorite joke is 1 minute later, just go with it.
Just go with it. Just go with it. Please.
And then a whole plot about meatballs, but it's kind of in the vein of like Richard Donner's Superman.
A little bit, it was sprinkled of like Batman villains, a little bit, kind of in a way, and weird as hell on that part. And then it just leaves you open into like, okay, if Ralph's gone, who's the new security guard? Unless they're gonna just keep it to where he's still the CEO, but he enjoys doing the security guard duty stuff,
Yeah, that was funny. Like, how did I fix the beer? I just plugged it in.
I just plugged it in. That was it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that
But
works.
honestly, I love it when I don't have to like. I love multiples, but I love when there's at times when there's not multiple.
Yeah, this one's like I said, it was like the only small segment we had was just the 80s cat. And then after that, when we got into the episode, it was just one full length regular episode, no mini sketches.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was funny. I love the Willy Wonka stuff and the whole big revelation at the end.
How Ralph is now rich.
I'm assuming that like this for both seasons were recorded back to back. So that's why they have that ending where they don't know if they got picked up for another season.
They don't know if they got picked up yet.
Even though last year it was confirmed that they did get picked up for a third season.
Yeah, I think that's what they did. They pretty much put this together, as quick as they can, back to back. You know, because I think they had a funny feeling they were going to already get picked up for a second season, but they didn't know if they were going to get picked up anything beyond that.
So I guess unlike our season 1 overall thoughts, season 2 overall thoughts was going to be different because now that we kind of realize they recorded back to back, I wonder if now going into a potential season 3, does this mean we're going to get our requests? You know,
more of the original Animaniacs. Are we going to get any original cast members come back? You know, instead of Chicken Boo, it's like, we can get more just Chicken Boo or even Dr. Scratch and Sniff. You know, it's like more than just those two, or even Ralph, because those are only 3 original characters, if you think about it, that fully made a return. As
for the season overall, I definitely thought it was better than the first season.
Yeah.
I thought there was a lot. It wasn't like the first season where it was like it's slow. It was kind of like slow at first and picked up. It felt like it had a steady pace going throughout.
There were some episodes where it's like it had its hiccups, where it's like
which ones come out to you?
Oh, you mean like the ones that just didn't really hit or anything like that?
Yeah, for you, which
I
ones,
think one of them
like,
was
where
the one
like
that
it stumbled.
Well, they didn't really stumble. That's why it just didn't hit on the comedy as good. And I think for me, perfect example is the last episode that the episode before this. To me, it wasn't as strong because it wasn't really. It wasn't really. It's like there are times when you can tell they're trying too hard, and there are times when it's like, okay, they did a good job. It's like they just let the story tell itself and go from there. But that was just one example there. But I'm not saying there's a bunch of episodes. I'm saying like every now and then, pretty much, maybe a certain sketch or something like that didn't really hit.
But there was a lot more episodes here that stood out. Like not like whole episode numbers, but like episodes of Animaniacs and Pinky and Brain stand out. Like the the 6 Week 16 episode, the Oliver Twist the parody episode. What was the Pinky and Brain one with the multiverse stuff was really inventive. Oh yeah. Even the one with Pinky's hands doing their own thing was fun.
It was really fun for those even as well. And
what was it? I'm trying to think about because the Halloween episode was really
fun. with the clown from It pretty much, and it's like they're scaring him.
Was that this season?
I believe that's this season. I can't look about. I don't have my phone on me right now.
I don't try to remember. But there was a lot more stand-up episodes in this season.
You can tell, and for a lot of people who did not know, was it Paul Robertson? I'm trying to remember his name.
Rob Paulson.
Rob Paulson, thank you.
Yes, you can tell that there was a point in the recording where he had to record his voice work from
because
home.
At the time he was going through a lot of stuff with through his own sickness, pretty much. And that's what he was dealing with.
So you found that out? That was okay.
I'm just saying it's probably obvious. I didn't find it out, but I would assume it's because of that. It's probably a mixture of that and the whole pandemic. So it's just a recording. So I'm guessing maybe somehow the connection or it didn't have a good, strong enough like voice type of recording type of thing. So that's like certain episodes you could tell where it's like, okay, that was definitely a bad recording. That way, they had to use what they had to use. Because they had to get this out. They had a deadline, stuff like that. But no complaints at all. It was just one of those things where it's like you had to understand where it's like, okay, they're on a tight schedule. It's like in the pandemic, everybody's working from home, so it's like some of them had the strong equipment, but maybe some of them just are having issues with it. So that's the best they can get out of it. But like I said, I enjoyed the season overall. And it was really good.
And the other cool part was they messed with the intro. They messed with the intro this season.
Oh, this season, they added.
They started really messing with the intro.
Yeah, but every now and then, it's like they have like those random out of nowhere, just opening ones. Like you had one with Westworld and stuff like that. Where it said Westworld was Ralph World.
Yeah, you had like we said the '80s Cats montage. We had the Mayfly exercise.
Oh, the one you were like, it felt so like, oh my god, this is like dark. What the heck?
It was brutal as hell. And of course, you started messing with historical figures like Ben Franklin this season, especially.
Yeah, you have more.
I did enjoy how they fucked with Chris Columbus because we all know Chris Columbus wasn't exactly a saint.
Even in that one, I remember that where it's like they had the ocean puns,
the
boat puns, and how it's like when they're trying to be serious, they still were somehow hitting the puns back. For it.
I don't remember when, but I remember when it went off, and you go, I didn't even know that was a boat pun.
Yeah, he's like that was. But this season was good. I enjoyed the season overall.
I liked it. I definitely liked this season overall more than season 1. I think a lot more delivered. It was at better pace. Mm-hmm. There's still a couple stumbles, but it honestly wasn't as noticeable as it was in season 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Russ, it didn't hit till like it really didn't pick up to like roughly halfway through season 1, where it started to really pick up again.
Yeah. No, I mean, for what we want maybe out of season, the next following seasons is like we said before. Just try to find a way to bring back some of these original characters.
And not just Chicken Boo.
Not just Chicken Boo. Bring back some of the original characters. I'm not saying full on, because I know it's like they're trying to experiment with new stuff, but it's like we're not, we're saying bring them in every now and then, going, okay, they still do exist in this world, because we only had that one episode first in that one season where we saw them on screen and stuff like that, but that was it. That was only for that one episode. But
our season, what we want for season 2 is pretty much the exact same what we said for season 1. More with the original
season
cast.
3 we're talking about.
Well, we're going to season 3. More of the original cast. I'm curious to see if they'll keep the dynamic of Ralph being chairman. I doubt that's going to last.
We'll see. Like I said, maybe they'll find a way, because the way they ended it was just like, okay, where do we go from here next? So
because now I can't believe we didn't realize before. It's like it was obvious that these filmed these seasons, recorded these seasons back to back. So like, there's definitely going to be a shift coming season 3, taking the feedback the fans they receive from the fans.
Oh yeah.
And we're curious to see if this, because we'll know season 3 is going to be by the end of this year. If they do a 4th season, how will they celebrate the 30th anniversary of the show in 2023?
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing. They definitely have to go big on that one. And like we said before, even with that one, it's like you have to bring back the OGs, some of the original characters, stuff like that. It's like, even if it's for short sketches or this or that, bring them back. Just to show, hey, they are still here, they are still loved, but we are just limited on them.
Now, that being said, because like I said, it was just pretty much what we said about what we want for season 2. With that being said, what was your favorite moment or episode?
Fuck, there's like...
I'll admit, the one that caught me off guard that Jerry liked was the rejected ideas for additional Whataburger shows. Like what was it, Pablo, real estate agent? Mm-hmm. What was it? Oh, oh my god, there was the commercial with the girl with the spider's whistle.
I'll have to admit that my favorite one was just I think the first episode of the season, because that was the one where the Roman warriors and they're all fighting and stuff like that, and that's when they somehow bring in John Cena. That one pretty much, and then that one-liner where it's just like, get this pussy off of me! Good night, everybody! It's like... it's like even and I like that too. That's like they added a little bit more of that into this season 2, where it's like a lot of those inside dark humor jokes, or those adult humor jokes, where it's like it's technically safe, but still it's like if the kids don't catch on, it's like they're good. The
most random moment was easily the Peanut Butter episode with the Miss Congeniality pageant.
Oh my god!
And the guy who said he's been cursed by a witch because he cut her off in a road on the road apparently. So it's like, wait, what?
Best surprise this season was Brain's adversary, her return, Julia.
That was cool seeing
Julia
was
awesome.
Again. Because it was cool they just continued that, and she's still alive, which is a good thing. So she can easily come back.
And like I said, they can easily use her maybe once per season. Once or twice during the season, but at least just to show, hey, she's still a good, great adversary for Brain to go up against. Somebody else that's who's a crazy, who's like him, but it's more of a crazy scientist, literally a psychotic type of scientist because of what he did to her, But that's awesome. And it's again, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a little bit more of some of the other sketches they did bring back.
Oh, there was also the other episode with them pairing Duck Amuck.
Yeah.
With Yakko instead.
Yeah, that was my second favorite episode, because that was a huge throwback to pretty much just Warner Brothers originality, where it's now we're adding this into our, the Warners that we know and we love and stuff like that, but more of a modern twist to it.
Yeah.
This season was awesome.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Hulu original series, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what your guys' thoughts are on this finale episode of Animaniacs. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you like the big twist they had by the end of it overall? What did you guys think of this season of Animaniacs? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun with it? Was it a blast to watch these characters come back for more. Did you have any favorite moments, episodes, or even sketches that stood out for you the strongest this season? And what would you like to see come back in, either come back or in season 3 of Animaniacs? Are you with us on board with? Are you with us on board? Are you on board with us pretty much for the idea of bring back some original characters? Like Sally Squirrel, or pretty much, or even the God Pigeons and stuff like that. I mean, does any original characters you would love to see them bring back in next season? That would be awesome. But put down what you thought of our reaction, not only to this finale, but overall to this season itself. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRB TV dealing with Hulu's Animaniacs, whenever it comes out, we'll of course be tackling season 3 of Hulu's Animaniacs, which will probably be sometime this fall. But as for that though, if you want to check out any of our other big Warner Bros. Reactions, we do have our stuff, or mainly our DC stuff, like Titans, Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
We are about to start, well, as of this recording, we're probably a couple episodes into Peacemaker right now.
We're already a few episodes into DC's Peacemaker.
So you might want to enjoy that. As for our Hulu stuff, we did Runaways. I mean, you can check out our old reactions to
As of right now, that's the only
two seasons of Runaways.
That's the only Hulu show we currently have on this channel. But for any other DC stuff, you can still check it out on this channel. Like he said, for Titans and for what we're doing right now for Peacemaker, even Young Justice as well.
Yes, so until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very 23 and WB filled episode of SRB TV.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.